YouTube, what is up? My name is Alex Rodriguez. I'm over here in Philly, and this is my first video. So basically, what I'm posting is I'm posting um, my life and this journey that I am in. It's been an amazing journey so far. It's been 1 year in my weight loss journey, and I thought it was just time to just share more at a bigger level than what I'm doing currently. So for me, I am currently down 65 pounds. I'm getting into the best shape of my life, and I have impacted a lot of people in my community as well, my friends, my family, co-workers. And I just thought it was the right time to just document all these things in a bigger scale, bigger than what I've currently been doing it. And as you can see, is what I've been doing is just basically just changing my whole lifestyle around and just changing who I am, what I'm being, what I am becoming, and in the process of doing that. So just a little background about myself. I am 28 years old. I am a college graduate. I graduated my bachelor's in public health as well as my master's in public health, and I concentrate in social and behavioral science. And I always told myself, like, once I was done with school, I would just focus on my health. And to be honest with you, it's been 3 years already since I graduated with my master's degree, or 4 years, something like that. 4 years since I graduated. Wow. Time flies with my master's degree. So I'm 28 years old. And honestly, it took me till I was 26 at the time that I started even looking into all this stuff. And then 6 months later, I reached out to my good friend for 15 years, Samson. And I was like, you know what, man? I need something. I want something. I want to change. What I've been doing currently has been really not working for me. And I would lose weight, then gain it back, then lose weight, then gain double back. And it's always been a constant struggle for me ever since I was a little kid. And because I was an athlete, like, I got away with it. I was like the big guy that can run. I was the big guy that can play baseball. I would play third base. I would play pitcher. I would play first base. I was even lead off sometimes if I wanted to be. And that's unheard of for a guy my size that was always about 280 pounds until I was all the way up to 380 pounds. And there was a place in my life where I didn't want to be at anymore. So I reached out to my good friend. And I noticed he was posting a lot. And what he was posting is just basically Herbalife. And I was like, what the heck is this Herbalife stuff? Like, does it work? And I remember that summer I was just looking. And I was looking at everything he was doing. I wasn't reaching out to him. I was just looking. And he stayed consistent in what he was doing. And I noticed that. I took notice of that. Me being in public health, like, I know a lot about nutrition, I just wasn't doing it. So I was looking at, okay, what's this Herbalife stuff? So I researched it. I noticed that there was, like, a lot of people in the medical field, people that I knew about, former, FDA directors, Nobel Prize winning in medicine people, the former Surgeon General of the United States, like big time people were a part of the board. And so, you dig deeper, you look at stuff, right? And of course, like everything, you learn about the negatives of everything, right? There's something negative about anything, right? There's something negative about Nikes, if you wanted to look up all the negativity around Nikes. But there's negatives out there, and there's no science to back up any of those negatives, right? So what we can just base our information is all the evidence of the thousands of people that have been impacted, and that's what I looked at. And I've seen my friend for 6 months, like I said, and I've seen the consistency that he was in, and he's got results whenever he wanted to get results. He will push his body even harder and get even better results. And I was like, damn, what the heck is all this stuff? Like, I need to get into that. And the truth be told, right? So back in July of, what was that? 2015, 2015. So that was July of 2015. I was just looking at all that stuff. I didn't reach out to him until the end of January 2016. And the reason is because I used to write to him, I used to delete it. Write to him, delete it. Write to him, delete it. And I wasn't ready yet. For 6 months, I wasn't ready. And it just goes to the point where you're like, all right, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I had to make a change. So I at that moment forward, in January, I was like, all right, I'm doing this. I'm committed. I need to lose weight. I need something. I'm desperate. It's been 3 years since I have graduated college. I told myself whenever I graduated college, I was going to do it right away, and I didn't do it, and I didn't stay consistent, and I gained even more weight. So I reached out to him. I got on a Herbalife 3-day trial, and I lost 4 pounds. And what that did for me, it was just like, all right, this stuff works. It's only 3 days. At first, a lot of people say, oh, this is water weight. And then I quickly ordered a full nutrition program, and then I lost more weight. 2-3 months later, I'm down 27 pounds. I'm staying consistent. I'm reaching out to him. I'm changing the way I eat, so it's ridiculous. It's like I'm eating more and gaining and losing weight versus eating less and gaining weight. So anybody that knows about nutrition, right? And I learned this in college, at a graduate level. If your body holds on to calories so that it takes a longer. So when you starve yourself, your body holds on to calories and don't burn it as quickly as it would as if you were to eat consistently. Because in reality, your body doesn't really know when you're going to feed it next. So it holds on to a lot of things, and it slows down your metabolism. And it's like telling your body, okay, like I don't know when you're going to feed me, so let me just hold on to all these calories that you're giving to me right now. And that converts into fat. It honestly doesn't give you any energy. Slows your metabolism down. And even though you're eating less and you're like, what the heck, I'm starving myself, you don't lose any weight. And if you do lose weight, by the time you start eating, normal again, you gain all that weight back really quickly. So that's what I would do. And I was like, damn, like I'm eating more now. I'm eating 5 times a day. I'm having 2 shakes, snacks in between, and a full balanced meal. And that's enough for me because I'm constantly eating every 2 to 3 hours. And it's filling my needs that I need, so nutritionally. So I'm not putting any empty calories in my body. It's not like a fruit as my snack. They're like little mini meals, I call them. And my one big meal that I'm having is really balanced. So it consists of proteins, carbs, and vegetables. And it's really well balanced. It's giving me all the nutrition that I need in my meal. So basically, Herbalife is giving you all the nutritional value without giving you all the calories. So if you look at the ingredients in it, right, and you look at its content, it's giving you the amount of nutrients equivalent to a meal. And sometimes it's very difficult to get all those nutrients in one meal. So you have to look at that. But it's not giving you all the calories. So the reason why you're able to lose weight if you eat properly is because you're consuming less calories, but still getting the nutritional value. But you're burning more calories than what you're eating. So that's why you're able to lose weight. You don't feel a certain way. You're not lightheaded. You're not any of that stuff. So I was on it. I've been on it for about 14 months already. I've down 65 pounds, like I said. I've lost 10 inches off my waist alone. I probably lost like another 3 or 4 inches off of my arms. I've lost about 2 inches off my neck. My face, I'm a whole completely different person. My attitude, the way I express myself, the way I do things now, it's completely different. I'm able to just be a part of something much bigger than myself. Now at this point, that I'm losing the weight, and when I'm losing the weight, people were asking me, well, what is it that you're doing? And I would tell them what I'm doing. Some of them were like, oh, okay, that stuff is not good for you. I'm like, okay, we'll see. Well, let me keep doing it because right now it's still working. And it's been working, and I've been able to impact those people as well. So what I've been able to do is have the fortune of creating a little mini community of people that I can help myself. And I'm a part of a community myself. So we do exercises, we have groups, we have calls, right, where we keep one another accountable. We motivate, we push one another. And these are a lot of things that you don't get, right, when you go into a store and try to get shakes or nutrition bars and stuff like that. Like, you go into one of these stores and it's like, okay, what are you going to pay? All right, I have no type of relationship with you afterwards. So with me, I like building a relationship with people, clients that I help, right? These people become my friends. These people become people that we share our life story. We connect in a deeper level, not just at a superficial level where it's just like, oh, hey, what are you doing? Buy stuff off of me. No, it's not like that. I actually have a personal connection with each one of these people that I help. And because I study public health, like, the business side of Herbalife was like a no-brainer for me, because it's public health is impacting people, it's changing community. And that's what I wanted to do. And that's what I've always wanted to be a part of. So listen up, this is the first video. Right now it is Mother's Day, right? And it's May 14th, I believe. This is my first video. So there's going to be plenty more that come from this. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any criticism about this, good or bad, just write it in there. I'm only human. I only get better as time goes on. So just let me know. All right. Peace. And you guys can follow me, and I'll have it on the details side. Follow me on Instagram. It's witness.the.unthinkable215. And now you can get to see kind of my lifestyle and what I have been doing over the past year. And you can see the stuff before I started. So you see the big shift in my life. You'll see some exciting videos. It's just not about Herbalife. It's about my life, my family, my friends, the thing I love doing, playing baseball, going out to eat, hanging out, and impacting my community. So, peace out.